Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today I'm joined here by Wizard, and we're going to be talking about mining, but more importantly, we're going to be showing off Wizard's new wacky way of mining down in a very efficient manner. So jumping back to my character, we're actually here at the drill head system. Now, to kind of summarise this is a drill that prints off itself and continues plunging deep down into the planet. So let's have a go over the drill head here, Wiz. What are we looking at exactly?
Right, so drill head itself is it's always there, it doesn't disappear or anything like that. It hangs underneath the rover and it just sits waiting to be used. But it is designed, as you can see, it's rotating, and it will remove anything that's in front of it.
Okay, so it's pretty simplistic design, but good coverage, and you've got these drills literally pressed right up against that connector in the middle. So this sort of drill is designed to get you down to the ore. It's not necessarily extracting all the ore out. You'd use it to get the hole and then get the ship in there.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, it can, like, if you hit a sweet spot, if you get a nice chunky vein of whatever it is you're trying to mine, it'll suck all that straight up and take it to the rover for processing.
Right. Shall we have a look at the shaft behind it? We'll go on over to this main one here that's pooping out ore from the top. So this is your proof of concept and your blueprint one, isn't it?
Yeah. So the actual pipe that you can see sticking right up where the rocks are coming out of, that's the blueprint.
Yeah.
That gets replicated as it drills itself down.
So I can see a welder on top of here, so this is the bit that welds up as you go, and then it so when it disconnects, does it drop down or does it just slowly lower towards the ground? How are you getting it to drop stably to the next platform?
Right, so there's two pistons on this setup, and at any one given time, at least one of these advanced rotors that you can see will be connected.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it pushes it up and down, like shifts it.
Yeah. So it's literally just a case of in one hand, out the other.
Okay,
and depending upon the order, depends upon if the pipe is being lifted up or pressed down.
Right, so we've had a look at it in the sort of test formation. You can see the timer blocks working there in great conjunction. But talk us a little bit through how the timer blocks or what they're doing exactly over here, or is this more for the system of moving it up and down?
It's for the system for moving it down. There's less timer blocks in the rover because I've managed to streamline that down a bit more. But in a nutshell, the lead piston on this is the top piston, which I'm next to. There's two sensors on here. One detects when the piston is fully extended, the other one fully retracted, and depending upon the position, it tells which timer block to fire and which connectors or advanced rotors, I should say, to lock and release.
Okay. I've just seen it activate there actually at that moment in time. Should we take this over to the rover and actually have a look at it in action, and then talk me through the buttons, and the audience might help. It might help the audience grasp of exactly what's going on if we're doing it all manually. So we're coming into the back of Wizard's little rover here. All these new button panels are perfect, aren't they? Reverse door. Can I hit the door? Can I close it up?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Hell yeah. So this is one of them new ones using the hinges. Apathy's designed this, has he?
Yeah, Apathy made this.
I like that. It's like a little turtle shell, isn't it? Pulling up.
Well, last time you covered the rover, you said it's a bit open, so he was like, fine, I'll put a door on.
Right, well, let's head on through here. So, through your nice little neon gateway, we have entered into the drilling room. What's this big red button? Drill start only. I like how you painted it red. Is that not something I shouldn't press?
It's literally, it's like starting the engine on your car. Yeah, you only turn the key to start it, and then it goes.
Okay, so talk me through the startup procedure.
So basically, right, we'll start procedure it dead easy. Okay, so first thing you need to do is hit the lift lower reset.
Lift lower reset, hitting. Pressed it.
Yep. Okay, now if you come to the left and right of the drill, so follow me.
Okay.
You'll see the two timer blocks here are green.
Alright, I see.
And if you look on the other side, you'll see another two timer blocks. They are also green.
Okay, I can see that there.
Right, so that button turns them on and stops them from doing anything because it's easier to do and requires less timer blocks. Now decide what you want to do. Do you want to drill or retract? It's already retracted. So hit the red drill button for drill mode.
I've hit drill mode.
Okay, so you've hit that. Now if you look on the left-hand side again, those 2 timer blocks should be off.
Yes, they are red now. It reminds me of
And
like
the
a
one-
microwave. I don't know why. Does it
And
not
the
feel
one
like?
that
It feels like a microwave. You know, like when you get a microwave out the box and you don't know what the buttons do, and if you press them in the wrong order, you're going to fry your food.
So-
right, keep going. Sorry.
So the other 2 timer blocks, they're still green. Those 2 are responsible for lowering the drill and in the order in which everything works.
Okay.
Now the last thing to do is to hit that button at the top that says,
Okay.
well, the upside down
Why is
text
it upside
that
down?
says
You need to fix
drill,
that.
drill start on. I can't change that.
Okay.
I had to put the block upside down so it looked right. You can reach it from where you are.
Okay, we've got
But,
it. We've got it. It's
what
fired
that'll
up.
do. Yeah. So what that's now done, it's turned on the drills. It's made it spin. It's also turned on that projection block, so I don't keep forgetting to turn it off when it's not in use.
Okay.
And then all the magic starts to happen.
So I'm trying to get to the piston spot. So we're not even low enough to actually get a hole. I'm going to stand here and go back to spectator camera for a sec.
Takes a little bit of time, but compared to other methods, it's proven itself to be very reliable.
Okay, and do you also lock the rover in place, I'm guessing, with this landing gear when you're doing such a procedure?
It's preferred, but this one will work even if it's not, which is very useful for weird angles and stuff.
So as we go up here, we can see that it's currently disconnected and connected the other one in place. Let's have a look. It's like, it's strange, it's like pushing, it's really cool how it's pushing both segments down at once. It's almost like it's like holding hands as it's moving down. So that segment there is going to connect up with that second connection point, but will it only connect up when the piston's maxed out? So when this piston here maxes out, it detects that and then pops the other one
Yeah,
out?
when it's hit the right position, then it'll actually lock both of them in place. So that when the pistons are either fully closed or fully retracted,
Okay.
they'll always be locked on both positions, and then it'll only let go of the one that's going to stop it from carrying in the right direction.
And what's the main thing you've been mining with this on the server, or have you just been finding a deposit and then just sitting back? I mean, why that's doing that? I guess you can build and do other things around the ship.
Yeah, we've been able to do all sorts while this thing has just been left to its own devices. We can go around and make repairs, especially after the DRF have been over and put a few holes in us. So we can gather resources and fix up whatever's been broken, stuff like that. I'm trying to find, there it is, nice.
Well, it looks like it's breaking the sort of ice surface now. It's just about starting to do this. So what do you do with the excess materials? I noticed on the one outside, you just dump it out the top one. Is it dumping it or storing it in this one inside the rover?
In this one, it gets fed through a conveyor sorter, which pulls out everything from the drills, just to help keep the drill as light as it can be. It gets then fed into 2 large cargo containers. Once it's in there, it has 2 ways that it can go. It can either move itself through here to the back, and it'll get processed by the refineries. So any stone and things, we'll get ice. We'll get We'll get nickel, iron.
Okay, and the things we need are connected up in here.
Yeah, everything's inside of here. So all the processing goes on. Any excess that we can't process or is just not needed gets ejected on the outside.
I hear it. I hear it pushing stuff out. Oh, it's dumping. It's like an ice dump in it, and that's stable enough. That doesn't just clog up, does it?
Yep, that's fine. Usually, the materials will despawn before anything major starts to build up.
It's like a proper exhaust, isn't it, down there? I love these systems, Wizard. They're always so well planned out. I mean, when you're building these, do you take any real reference, or do you just like... I mean, how did you start with this system, or did you have a problem and just need a solution?
Had a problem, needed a solution. But one of the mottos that has been around for a while is spin to win.
Spin to
which
win.
was for the mining. Spin to win.
That's for everything, though, isn't it, right? You spin your spaceship with decoys on, you win. You spin your drills, you win. There's maybe something they're not telling us there.